Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives, how Robyn's ex was blackmailed by Kody Brown. Fans of Sister Wives haven't heard anything on screen about Robyn's ex, David Preston Jessup, in a long time. Nonetheless, a lot of people still clearly recall how hostilely Kody Brown discussed him when attempting to obtain custody of the kids. It is generally accepted that both Robyn and Kody employed dishonest means to get sole custody of the kids. However, what precisely took place? Viewers believe Robyn's ex-husband was bullied by Kody Brown. Sister Wives viewers, who have watched 19 seasons on TLC, are aware of Kody Brown's tendency to act aggressively when he feels threatened. Viewers debated the contentious adoption plot in a recent Reddit post. However, how precisely did Kody persuade David Jessup to relinquish his children's custody? A Sister Wives watcher uploaded a screenshot of Kody and Robyn talking about the incident in a confessional to their post, which said, "Threatening Robyn's ex." It's absurd that Kody abandoned up on his own biological children so quickly, after being prepared to fight so hard for children that weren't even his and to actually threaten a stranger on TV. It must have hurt to know that your father put up a stronger fight for children who weren't even his biological children than for his own, even if this was a long time ago and he was seen as a good father at the time, so the kids probably didn't think much of it. In the screenshot, Kody states, "I have no problem just raining down some fury if their biological father is not cooperative." Robyn continues, "It's going to get really, really bad for him, really ugly." The OP continued by asking why Kody felt the need for complete custody of Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna was so great. They also felt it was odd that David Jessup so readily gave up custody of his children. Also, it sucks, he calls Robyn's children his kids, but refers to the others as Janelle's kids or Christine's kids. What's up with that? The OP ended. Viewers believe blackmail was involved. Until members of the family corroborate what specifically happened, it's purely guesswork. But many Sister Wives viewers feel that Dayton's ATV accident was to blame. David Jessup couldn't pay his portion of the medical expenditures, so Kody and Robyn strong-armed him into giving up custody. Redditors added, "They basically blackmailed him using the bill from Dayton's ATV accident, which was half the dad's responsibility to pay even though it happened on Kody's watch. If he signed them over, they sort of helped the guy in a tight spot financially by waiving the child support." To be honest, I was perplexed by the entire situation. Since separating children from their biological father is typically regarded as abusive, this is discouraged in family court. The specifics of Robyn's first marriage are unknown to me. However, I find it repulsive that they posed in this way while using their television platform. For any of his biological offspring that he did bring into the world, where was this mindset? I suppose he doesn't care if it doesn't make him appear admirable in Robyn's eyes. For the most recent Sister Wives news and updates, continue to follow TV shows Ace Online. On December 29th, at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, the next episode will debut on TLC. Fans of Sister Wives have moved on from Christine's first wedding sob story. The first wedding sob tale by Christine Brown Woolley is over for Sister Wives viewers. She is now releasing information about her spiritual union with Kody Brown while actively preparing for her wedding to David Woolley. However, the viewers have become tired of her repeated comparisons and her accompanying melancholy state. What are they saying, then? For further information, continue reading. Fans of Sister Wives have moved on from Christine's wedding sob tale. Christine Brown Woolley was the third wife to marry Kody Brown. As a result, the wedding was spiritual rather than legally binding. He had a hard time getting the day off from work, and she was wearing a simple outfit. They simply went about their day without an extravagant celebration or after-party. The same went for his second wife, Janelle Brown, who also had a plain and simple wedding. His first wife, Meri Brown, had more of a wedding celebration as did his fourth wife, Robyn Brown. At first, they also held a spiritual wedding, but it was extravagant. In late 2022, Christine met David Woolley after splitting with Kody in 2021. They fell in love fast, bought a house, planned a wedding before they were engaged, and he eventually asked her to marry him. Fans of Sister Wives get the honor of witnessing every step of the planning process. They are having trouble, nevertheless, since Christine keeps comparing her wedding to Kody to her wedding to David. She keeps talking about how little she had with Kody, how it wasn't her dream, and other things. Sister Wives fans have created a Reddit thread to discuss this issue because it has grown out of control. They are tired of hearing about how terrible it was for so many seasons. In reference to Christine's incessant chatter, the OP wrote, "I promise that I will go crazy if I have to hear Christine mention when I got married to Kody again. Production keeps asking her to tell us about her wedding to Kody, and I'm so over it. We understand, you were wearing a satin potato sack, it was hush-hush, and it was nothing spectacular. Production performing its role." Some Sister Wives viewers understood that production needed to delve deeper, even though it can be tedious and repetitive. To demonstrate the stark contrast between the two weddings, they had to do the side-by-side. The comparisons will be used by production. It is their responsibility. I believe it is reasonable for her to be compared after the production asks her and then cuts it together. In actuality, she wanted a large, lavish wedding, but her marriage to Kody isn't what she got. That also fits her personality, therefore I'm happy she had the opportunity to meet a worthy man and experience what she wanted. I just watched the latest episode and texted my mom the same thing. We understand that your wedding to Kody wasn't typical. Modify the record. Most people agree that production is to fault for fans having to listen to Christine Brown Woolley's sob tale all the time. Perhaps they will realize that not everyone wants to hear it repeatedly. Have you had enough of Christine's gloomy tale about how awful her marriage to Kody Brown was? Tell us and tune in to TLC's Sister Wives Sundays. Christine Brown faces massive backlash for constantly comparing David Woolley and villain Kody's weddings amid red flags. Introduction: Christine's fairy tale turned sour? Christine Brown, the beloved star of Sister Wives, has been riding high on her newfound happiness with fiancé David Woolley. However, her tendency to repeatedly draw comparisons between her past with Kody Brown and her present with David is causing a stir among fans. While many supporters applauded Christine for finding love again, others are beginning to question whether these constant comparisons reveal unresolved emotions and potential red flags in her relationship with David Woolley. Is Christine unintentionally sabotaging her fresh start, or are fans simply reading too much into her comments? Let's unpack the ongoing drama, the fan backlash, and what this could mean for Christine's future happiness. Section 1: Christine's new love story. Christine Brown's romance with David Woolley has been the talk of Sister Wives fandom. After enduring years of emotional neglect in her marriage to Kody, Christine found what she describes as a dream come true with David. Their relationship has been celebrated for its authenticity and mutual respect. From their adorable social media posts to their blended family adventures, Christine and David seem to have built a strong bond. However, fans are starting to notice a pattern in Christine's remarks, a tendency to highlight how different David is from Kody. While this is understandable given her painful past, some believe it's time for Christine to let go of comparisons and focus on her new chapter. Section 2: The wedding comparisons begin. Christine and David's engagement sparked immediate buzz, with fans eager to see how their wedding would differ from her plural marriage ceremony with Kody. Christine didn't disappoint, frequently sharing details that emphasized the stark contrast. In interviews and social media posts, Christine has gushed about how David's plans reflect his love and attention to detail, unlike what she experienced with Kody. Kody's wedding was about control and appearances, Christine reportedly said. David's is about love and celebrating our bond. While these statements initially garnered sympathy, the repeated digs at Kody are beginning to wear thin for some fans. Section 3: Fans speak out. We get it, Christine. Social media has become a battleground for opinions about Christine's comparisons. Some fans have expressed frustration, accusing Christine of overshadowing her happiness with David by constantly dragging her past with Kody into the conversation. Christine, we love you, but enough is enough. Focus on David, not Kody, one fan wrote. Others worry that Christine's fixation on Kody could signal unresolved issues that might affect her relationship with David. "It's like she's trying too hard to prove she's over Kody," another fan commented. "If she really was, she wouldn't need to keep bringing him up." Section 4, Red Flags in Christine and David's Relationship? The backlash has also led to speculation about potential red flags in Christine's relationship with David. While their love story appears perfect on the surface, some fans wonder if Christine's need to compare David to Kody is masking deeper insecurities. Could Christine be idealizing David to compensate for the years of neglect she endured? Or is she genuinely celebrating the stark differences between her past and present? Psychologists suggest that comparing new partners to exes is natural, but should be approached with caution. If comparisons become a constant focus, it could hinder emotional healing and growth, one expert noted. Section 5, David Woolley's Perspective. David has been nothing but supportive of Christine, but fans are curious about how he feels about the comparisons. Does he mind being held up as the antithesis of Kody, or does he see it as a natural part of Christine's healing process? David's actions suggest he's fully committed to Christine and her happiness. From planning a wedding that aligns with her dreams to embracing her family, David seems to be everything Kody wasn't. However, some fans argue that David's willingness to let Christine vent about Kody could backfire if it prevents her from fully moving on. Section 6, Kody Brown's Reaction. Unsurprisingly, Kody has not stayed silent amid the comparisons. In a recent interview, he reportedly dismissed Christine's comments, calling them petty and unnecessary. "Kody's always going to see himself as the victim," one fan quipped. But Christine has every right to speak her truth. While Kody's reaction may seem predictable, it adds another layer of drama to an already complicated situation. Section 7, The Role of Social Media. Social media has amplified the controversy, with Christine's posts about her wedding plans attracting both praise and criticism. Some fans appreciate her transparency and vulnerability, while others feel she's airing too much dirty laundry. Christine's followers have suggested that she focus on celebrating her new relationship rather than rehashing her past. "Let David be the focus," one commenter wrote. "He deserves your full attention." Section 8, Lessons Christine Could Learn. Christine's journey is a testament to resilience and the pursuit of happiness, but it also highlights the challenges of moving forward after a toxic relationship. Experts suggest that focusing on the present and future, rather than dwelling on the past, is key to building a successful new relationship. By shifting the narrative from David versus Kody to Christine and David's love story, Christine could strengthen her bond with David and silence critics. Section 9, What's Next for Christine? Despite the backlash, Christine seems determined to enjoy her engagement and upcoming wedding. Fans are eagerly awaiting updates on the ceremony, which promises to be a far cry from her plural marriage with Kody. Whether Christine will address the criticism or continue sharing her journey unapologetically remains to be seen. Either way, she's proving that she's unafraid to live her truth. Conclusion, a journey of growth. Christine Brown's new life with David Woolley represents a fresh start, but it's not without its challenges. While the comparisons to Kody may have sparked backlash, they also highlight how far Christine has come. As she navigates this new chapter, Christine has an opportunity to focus on the positives and let go of the past. By doing so, she can continue to inspire fans and show that it's never too late to find happiness. What do you think of Christine's comments about Kody and David? Share your thoughts below, and stay tuned for more updates on Sister Wives. Is Maddie Brown Brush losing podcast listeners already? Sister Wives fans felt intrigued back in November when Maddie announced she was launching her own podcast. But after just a few weeks, many listeners have admitted they've lost interest. What's going on? Sister Wives star Maddie Brown's podcast might be a flop. As Maddie Brown Brush awaits the birth of her fourth child, she has plenty of activities to keep her busy. In addition to raising 3 young children, she's also working on business ventures with her mother Janelle and hosting her own podcast. The Authentic Society explores Maddie's views on life, motherhood, and more. It's not a Sister Wives podcast, but it attracted many viewers nevertheless. Maddie's podcast, so boring I've given up on the third episode, a Sister Wives fan shared on Reddit recently. Y'all keep us posted if Maddie's podcast gets any more interesting. I totally understand that it isn't a SW rewatch or recap. Totally get her intention isn't to spill mad tea. But she is duller than dirt while still being a little sanctimonious.